students, Miss Goss here. In this week's creative movement activity, we're going to be doing a movement story. We've been talking about narrative dance, and this is going to help us put it into action. I'm going to be reading a story, and you get to act out the story with your dance moves. We will be making some small, medium, and large size shapes, and you can think about all the things we've talked about, like energy and level, traveling in your self space or around the room in general space. Have fun listening to and moving along with this underwater tale of adventure. Life in the Bassline by Pamela Gerke. Our story begins in your self space. This is your own special place. You can be sitting, standing, kneeling down, but go ahead and feel all around. Use your imagination to pretend you are inside an invisible bubble. While inside it, you can move, protected from all trouble. Now, in your bubble, come with me. Use your imagination, and we shall explore the big, deep blue sea. In our imaginations, we will pretend that we are sinking into the water where there's hardly any sound. Don't worry, we can breathe down here under the ocean waves. In this watery world we are pretending we're in, we can all be all the living creatures we can see. We can be an octopus, sitting in our self space, counting all its arms from number 1 to number 8. Can you begin to move as an octopus, waving your arms and legs? Ah, and over there, do you see? Sitting by itself? It's a sea anemone. Now, can you pretend to be one too? Curl up your arms and your legs towards the center of your body. A sea anemone can curl into a little ball, and then the anemone is very, very small. But when it's hungry, it begins to grow and opens up slow, slow. Slowly extend your arms and your legs outward and reach and stretch and let your arms and legs wave in the watery ocean current. As you begin to get bigger in size, the sea anemone starts to rise and rise. You can slowly stand up. The sea anemone will wave in the water's ocean current until it sees something to eat. And then it goes jump and takes a huge bite. Then quickly it will close up again, small and neat. Ah, and what's that? There's a little baby sea bass. Can you pretend to be a baby sea bass fish? With a little fishy face? Go ahead and swim. Swim around a little rock in your own little place. Can you swim, swim, swim in a small circle? The little baby sea bass swims all by itself until it learns the rule. All little fishies must go to school. So swim, swim, swim all around in general space, all across the sea. leaving yourself space to swim far and free. Can you imagine that you are a fish, a little baby sea bass, and swim, swim, swim around? Now, every sea bass is very small compared to the largest sea creature of them all. Who is it? Who do you think the largest sea creature of all could be? Yes. Whales are the biggest creatures in the mighty big sea. Can you show how very big a whale can be? Make a big shape like a whale. Whales are very sociable and don't live all alone. They live in groups called pods in their lovely ocean home. Can you pretend to swim, swim, swim in a big shape with other big whales? Moving your fin, moving your tail. Leap in the air. Can you leap too? Big, giant leaps, leaps that are quite small, medium-sized leaps, and then the biggest leaps of them all, heaps and heaps and heaps of leaps. Whales have lots of fun when they leap and dance in the air and the sun. Dance and swim and leap and imagine that you are cruising through these ocean waves in this underwater world. Now it's time to dive back down to the ocean floor. Dive to the floor of this watery place and find some slippery eels slithering silently in their self space. Can you sink to the floor and slither on your stomach? Now, what do we see? The eels have given way to some cranky crabs. Cranky crabs here on the ocean floor, scuttling sideways with a sigh. Can you try to walk like a crab on the ocean floor? Now is the time. We've had a lot of fun. To the ocean surface we must climb. We slowly swim and rise to the top of the sea. And at the top of the ocean, above the waves we sway, gently in the water's motion. We remember all that we've seen, and we say, "Thank you, wonderful ocean. We'll come again another day." Share your thoughts in groovy dance moves on Seesaw.